My view is that the best way to learn a software programming language is to read the official language specification a few times, then to actually practice writing code in the language, then executing and testing the code as much as you can. The official Kotlin language specification is available at kotlinlang.org/spec. This is my Kotlin language usage overview. This is a very simple presentation. I might add additional content later. Instead of going over the details that are already in the official language specification, I'll present only the Kotlin language construct and usage technique outline that I keep in mind when I write code in the Kotlin software programming language. As a software code writer, in any and every software programming language, you always use a very limited number of different types of software code constructs, and you use a very limited number of software programming language usage techniques. I review and keep in mind the following Kotlin language constructs and usage techniques when I write a software program in Kotlin. Packages and imports in Kotlin, declaring and using data variables in Kotlin, declaring and using functions in Kotlin, which include function types in Kotlin, function declaration notations in Kotlin, function call notations in Kotlin, reflection in Kotlin, which include enabling Kotlin.reflect in IntelliJ Community Edition, IntelliJ Build System, and enabling Kotlin.reflect in IntelliJ Community Edition, Greater Build System. Declaring and using classes and interfaces in Kotlin, which include writing and using extension properties in Kotlin, writing and using annotation classes in Kotlin, destructuring declarations, and using regular expression class in Kotlin. Declaring and using genetics in Kotlin, declaring and using delegates in Kotlin, writing expressions in Kotlin, writing statements in Kotlin, asynchronous programming in Kotlin, which include reactive programming in Kotlin, a very exciting subject in software programming. Exception handling in Kotlin, writing, testing and debugging code in Kotlin, and documenting Kotlin code. The Kotlin software programming language has the following construct. Kotlin is a very feature-rich software programming language. There's quite a bit of construct in the Kotlin software programming language. Basic syntax, idioms, coding conventions, basic types, numbers, booleans, characters, strings, arrays, unsigned integer types, type checks and casts, conditions and loops, returns and jumps, exceptions, packages and imports, classes, inheritance, properties, interfaces, functional, SAM interfaces, visibility modifiers, extensions, data classes, sealed classes, genetics, in, out, where, nested and inner classes, enum classes, inline classes, object expressions and declarations, delegation, delegated properties, type aliases, functions, high order functions and lambdas, inline functions, operator overloading, type safe builders, using builders with a builder type inference and null safety, equality, this expressions, asynchronous programming techniques, coroutines, annotations, destructing declarations, reflection, concurrency, concurrent mutability, concurrency and coroutines, debugging Kotlin, native, and collections. For more info on the aforementioned Kotlin language construct and usage techniques, refer to one or more of the Kotlin language references that I mentioned earlier.